This podcast may contain explicit language, mature topics, and possible spoilers. Listener discretion is advised.
From the art house to the multiplex, physical media, and streaming. Welcome to the Cinema Recall Podcast. Here are your hosts, the Vern.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cinema Recall Podcast, part of the Rabbit Hole Podcast Players Network. We are doing our audio adaptation of Quentin Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs. Very excited because we are doing an all-female version of Reservoir Dogs, and I've got some wonderful actors here with us today, and I am going to be telling you about who they are playing and all that good stuff, all right? So we have with us Jaylan Salah from In Session Film as Mr. Orange. Hello.
Hello. So excited to be here.
We have Linda Castro as Mr. Brown, and I believe Mr. Blue?
Joe.
Joe, sorry, thank you.
Don't confuse me.
Okay, sorry, you're Joe. Okay, sorry.
And hello.
Hello. We have Nikki as Mr. Blonde and as Mr. Blue.
Yep.
Yay. All right. And we have Erin from the podcast That Wouldn't Die as Mr. Pink and as Holdaway.
No.
I miss your hello.
Hello.
Sorry. And we have Jeanette Miller as Nice Guy Eddie and Marvin the Cop.
Hello.
Thank you. And we have Leona. Why am I messed up the name here?
Leona.
Leona. I'm sorry, Leona. I am so sorry. Leona's here, and she's taking on the role of Mr. White.
Hello, Leona Zolata in the house. How is everyone doing?
And I'm so grateful to have everyone here. All right, here we go. We're just going to dive into this. So let's take it from the top here. All right.
Get access to episodes early, uncut video footage, and bonus shows by becoming a Patreon member. Go to patreon.com/cinemarecallpod. And for just $3 a month, you will help support our independent podcast. Thank you so much. And now, back to the show.
Like a Virgin is all about a girl who digs a guy with a big dick. The whole song is a metaphor for big dicks.
No, it's not. It's about a girl who is very vulnerable, and she's been fucked over a few times. Then she meets some guy that's really sensitive.
Whoa. Time out, Green Bay. Tell that bullshit to the tourists. Toby? Who the fuck's Toby? Toby. Think. It's not about a nice girl who meets a sensitive boy. Now, granted, that's what True Blue is about. No argument about that.
Which one is True Blue?
You don't remember True Blue? That was a big-ass hit from Madonna. Shit, I don't even follow this Tops and Pops shit, and I've at least heard of True Blue.
Look, Castle, I didn't say I ain't heard of it. All I asked was how does it go? Excuse me for not being the world's biggest Madonna fan.
I fucking hate Madonna.
I like her early stuff. You know, Lucky Star, Borderline, but once she got into her Papa Don't Preach phase, I don't know, I tuned out.
Hey, fuck all that. I'm making a point here. You're gonna make me lose my train of thought. Oh, fuck. Toby, that's a little China girl.
What's that?
I found this old address book in a jacket I ain't worn in a coon's age. Toby what? What the fuck was her last name? Where was I?
You said True Blue was about a nice girl who finds a sensitive fella, but Like a Virgin was a metaphor for big dicks.
Nah, let me tell you what Like a Virgin's about. It's about some coos who's a regular fuck machine. I mean, all the time. Morning, day, night, afternoon. Dick, 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 dick.
How many dicks was that?
A lot.
Then one day, she meets a John Holmes motherfucker, and it's like, whoa, baby. This motherfucker's like Charles Bronson in The Great Escape. He's digging tunnels. Now she's getting this serious dick action. She's feeling something she ain't felt since forever. Pain. Chew. Toby chew. No. It hurts. It hurts her. She shouldn't hurt. Her pussy should be bubblegum by now. But when this cat fucks her, it hurts. It hurts like the first time. The pain is reminding a fuck machine what it was like to be a virgin. Hence, Like a Virgin. Wrong? Fuck you wrong. I'm right. What the fuck do you know about it anyway? You're still listening to Jerry fucking Vale. Not wrong, dumbass. Wrong. You know, like the Chinese name.
Give me this fucking thing.
What the fuck do you think you're doing? Give me my book back.
I'm sick of fucking hearing it, Joe. I'll give it back when we leave.
What do you mean? Give it back to me when we leave. Give it back now.
For the past 15 minutes now, you've just been droning on with names. Toby Wong, Toby Wong, Toby Chung, fucking Charlie Chan. You know, I got Madonna's big dick out of my right ear, and Toby Jap, I don't know what the fuck, out of my left.
What do you care?
When you're annoying as hell, I care a lot.
Give me my book.
You gonna put it away?
I'm gonna do whatever I wanna do with it.
Well, then I'm afraid I'm gonna have to keep it.
Joe, do you want me to shoot him for you?
Shit. You shoot me in a dream, you better wake up and apologize.
Hey, have you guys been listening to K. Billy's Super Sounds of the 70s Weekend?
Yeah, it's fucking great, isn't it?
Can you believe the songs they've been playing?
No, I can't. You know what I heard the other day? Heartbeat. It's a Love Beat by Tony DeFranco and the DeFranco family. I haven't heard that since I was in 5th fucking grade.
Yeah, you know, when I was coming down here, I was playing it, and the night the lights went out and Georgia came on. Now, I ain't heard that song since it was big, but when it was big, I heard it a million trillion times. I was listening to it this morning, and this is the first time I ever realized that the lady singing the song was the one who killed Andy.
You didn't know Vicki Lawrence killed that guy?
I thought the cheating wife shot Andy.
They say it in the song.
I know, I heard it. I must have zoned out whenever that part came on before. I thought when she said that little sister stuff, she was talking about her sister-in-law, the cheating wife.
No, she did it. She killed the cheating wife, too.
You know the part in Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves when she says Papa would have shot him if he knew what he'd done? I could never figure out what he did.
Can I get anybody more coffee?
Nah, we're gonna be hitting it. I'll take care of the check.
Here you go. Please pay at the register if you wouldn't mind.
Sure thing.
You gals have a wonderful day.
Don't let the Lord hit you where he split you.
I'll take care of this. You guys leave the tip. And when I come back, White, I want my book back.
Sorry, it's my book now.
Blonde, shoot this piece of shit, will you?
Okay, everybody, cough up cream from the little lady. Come on, throw in a buck. Pink.
I don't tip.
What do you mean you don't tip?
I don't believe in it.
You don't believe in tipping?
I love this girl. She's a mad woman.
Do you have any idea what these ladies make? They make shit.
Don't give me that. She don't make enough money, she can quit.
I don't even know a Jew would have the balls to say that. So let's get this straight. You never, ever tip?
I don't tip because society says I gotta. I tip when someone deserves a tip. When somebody really puts forth an effort. They deserve a little something extra. But this tipping automatically, that's shit for the birds. As far as I'm concerned, they're just doing their job.
Our waitress was nice.
It was okay, but he didn't do anything special.
What's something special? Taking you back in the kitchen and sucking your dick?
I'd go over 12% for that.
Look, I ordered coffee. Now, we've been here a long fucking time, and she's only filled my cup 3 times. When I order coffee, I want it filled 6 times.
What if he's too busy?
The words too busy shouldn't be in a waitress's vocabulary.
Excuse me, Mr. Pink, but the last thing you need is another cup of coffee.
These ladies aren't starving to death. They make minimum wage. When I worked for minimum wage, I wasn't lucky enough to have a job that society deemed tip-worthy.
Ah, now we're getting down to it. It's not just that she's a cheap bastard.
It is that too.
It is that too, but it's also because she couldn't get a waiter job. You talk like a pissed-off dishwasher. Fuck those cunts and their fucking lit tips.
So you don't care that they're counting on your tip to live?
Do you know what this is? It's the world's smallest violin, playing just for the waitresses.
You don't have any idea what you're talking about. These people bust their ass. This is a hard job.
So working at McDonald's, but you don't feel the need to tip them. They're serving you food. You should tip them. But no, society says tip these guys over there, but not those guys over there. That's bullshit.
These people are taxed on the tips they make. When you stiff them, you cost them money.
Waitressing is the #1 occupation for female non-college graduates in this country. It's the one job basically any woman can get and make a living on. The reason is because of the tips.
Fuck all that. Hey, I'm very sorry that the government taxes their tips. That's fucked up. But that ain't my fault. It would appear that waitresses are just one of the many groups the government fucks in the ass on a regular basis. You show me a paper that says the government shouldn't do that, I'll sign it. Put it to the vote. I'll vote for it. But what I won't do is play ball. And this non-college bullshit you're telling me? I got 2 words for that. Learn to fucking type. Because if you're expecting me to help out with the rent, you're in for a big fucking surprise.
She's convinced me. Give me back my $1.
Okay, ramblers, let's get rambling. Wait a minute. Who didn't throw in?
Mr. Pink.
Mr. Pink? Why?
She don't tip.
She don't tip. You don't tip? Why?
She don't believe in it.
She don't believe in it. You don't believe in it?
Nah.
Shut up. Cough up a buck, you cheap bastard. I paid for your goddamn breakfast.
Because you paid for the breakfast, I'm gonna tip. Normally I wouldn't.
Whatever, just throw in your $1 and let's move. See what I'm dealing with here? Infants. I'm fucking dealing with infants.
Rabbit Hole Podcast presents a Cinema Recall production. Reservoir Dogs, the audio drama, featuring the voice talents of Jaylan Salah from Women in Session as Mr. Orange, Castro from Bedknobs and Broomflits as Mr. Brown and Joe, Nikki from Trivial Theater as Mr. Blonde and Mr. Blue, Erin from the podcast that went die as Mr. Paint and Holdaway, Jeanette Miller from AKA Jeanette as Nice Guy Eddie and the Cop, and Leona Zolata as Mr. White. Featuring Heather Baxendale Walsh of Word of Hellmouth as the Sheriff. This audio drama adaptation was directed and edited by Jason the Vern Hammond, based on the film Reservoir Dogs, written by Quentin Tarantino with additional dialogue by Roger Avary. The movie was produced by Lawrence Bender. This project is made strictly for fun and not so much profit, so please do not sue. Enjoy.
Let's go over it. Where are you?
I stand outside and guard the door. I don't let anybody come in or go out.
Brown?
Brown stays in the car. He's parked across the street till I give him the signal. Then he pulls up in front of the store.
Blonde and Blue?
Crowd control. They handle customers and employees in the display area.
Myself in Pink?
You two take the manager in the back and make him give you the diamonds. We're there for those stones. Period. Since no display cases are being fucked with, no alarms should go off. We're out of there in 2 minutes, not 1 second longer. What if the manager won't give up the diamonds?
When you're dealing with a store like this, they're insured up the ass. They're not supposed to give you any resistance whatsoever. If you get a customer or an employee who thinks he's Charles Bronson, you take the butt of your gun and you smash their nose in. Drops them right to the floor. Everyone jumps. He falls down screaming, blood squirts out his nose, freaks everybody out. Nobody says fucking shit after that. You might get some bitch talk shit to you, but give her a look like you're gonna smash her in the face next. Watch her shut the fuck up. Now, if it's a manager, that's a different story. The manager know better than to fuck around. So, if you've got one that's giving you static, he probably thinks he's a real cowboy, right? So what you gotta do is break that son of a bitch in two. If you wanna know something and he won't tell you, cut off one of his fingers, the little one. Then you tell him his thumb's next. After that, he'll tell you if he fucking wears ladies' underwear. I'm hungry. Let's get a taco.
Oh God.
Just hold on, buddy boy.
Fuck. I'm sorry. I can't believe she fucking killed me. Who would have fucking thought that?
Hey, just cancel that shit right now. You're hurt. You're hurt really fucking bad. But you ain't dying.
All this blood is scaring the shit out of me. I'm gonna die. I know it. I fucking know it, man. I fucking know it.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't realize you had a degree in medicine. Are you a doctor? Are you a doctor? Answer me, please. Are you a doctor?
No, I'm fucking not.
So you admit you don't know what you're talking about. So if you're through giving me your amateur opinion, lie back and listen to the news. I'm taking you back to the rendezvous. Joe's gonna get you a doctor. The doctor's gonna fix you up, and you're gonna be okay. Now say it. You're gonna be okay. Say it. You're gonna be okay. Say the goddamn words. You're gonna be okay.
I'm okay.
Correct. Correct. Just hold on, buddy boy. Hold on and wait for Joe. I can't do anything for you, but when Joe gets here, which should be any time now, she'll be able to help you. We're just gonna sit here and wait for Joe. Now who we waiting for?
Joe.
You bet your sweet ass we are. And where did I put my smokes?
Don't leave me.
I ain't going anywhere. I'm right here. I'm not gonna leave you.
I'm so scared. Would you please hold me?
Yeah, I'll hold you. You go ahead and be scared. You've been brave enough for one day. I want you to just relax now. You're not gonna die. You're gonna be fine. When Joe gets here, she'll make you 100% again.
Look, I don't want to be flying the ointment. If help doesn't come soon, gotta see a doctor. I don't give a fuck about jail. I just don't want to die. I don't want to fucking die.
You're not gonna fucking die, alright?
I wasn't born yesterday. I'm hurt. And I'm hurt bad.
It's not good.
Hey, bless your heart. Bless your heart for what you're trying to do. I was panicking for a moment, but I've got to my senses back now. The situation is I'm shot in the belly, and without medical attention, I'm gonna fucking die.
I can't take you to a hospital.
Fuck jail! I don't give a shit about jail. I can die. You don't have to take me in. Just drive me up to the front. Drop me on the sidewalk. I'll take care of myself. I won't tell him anything. I swear to fucking God, I won't tell him anything. Look in my eyes. Look right in my eyes. I won't tell them anything. You'll be safe.
Lie back down and try to...
I'm gonna die. I need a doctor. I'm begging you. Take me to a fucking doctor. Take me to a doctor. Take me to a doctor, please. Please.
Was that a fucking setup or what? Oh fuck, Orange got tagged.
Gunshot.
Oh, that's just fucking great. Where's Brown?
Dead.
God damn. How did he die?
How the fuck do you think? The cops shot her.
Oh, this is bad. Is it bad?
As opposed to good?
This is so fucked up. Somebody fucked us big time.
You really think we were set up?
You even doubt it? I don't think we got set up. I know we got set up. I mean, really, seriously. Where did all the cops come from, huh? 1 minute, they're not there. The next minute, they're there. I didn't hear any sirens. The alarm went off. Okay, when an alarm goes off, you got an average of 4 minutes response time. Unless a patrol car is cruising that street at that particular moment. You got 4 minutes before they can realistically respond. In 1 minute, there were 17 blue boys out there, all loaded for bear, all knowing exactly what the fuck they were doing, and they were all just there. Remember that second wave that showed up in the cars? Those were the ones responding to the alarm. But those other motherfuckers were already there. They were waiting for us. You haven't thought about this?
I haven't had a chance to think. First, I was just trying to get the fuck out of there. And after we got away, I've just been dealing with her.
Well, you better start thinking about it, because I sure as fuck am thinking about it. In fact, that's all I'm thinking about. I came this close to just driving off. Whoever set us up knows about this place. There could have been cops sitting there waiting for us. There could have been cops sitting waiting for me. For all we know, there's cops driving fast on their way here now.
Let's go to the other room.
What the fuck am I doing here? I felt funny about this job right off. As soon as I felt it, I should have said no thank you and walked. But I never fucking listened. Every time I ever got burned buying weed, I always knew the guy wasn't right. I just felt it. But I wanted to believe him. If he's not lying to me and it really is tie stick, then whoa baby. But it's never tie stick. And I always said if I felt that way about a job, I'd walk. And I did. And I didn't because of money.
What's done is done. I need you cool. Are you cool?
I'm cool.
Take a breather. You want to smoke?
Why not?
Okay, let's go through what happened. We're in the place. Everything's going fine. Then the alarm gets tripped. I turn around, and all these cops are outside. You're right. It was like, bam! I blink my eyes, and they're all there. Everybody starts going apeshit. Then Mr. Blonde starts shooting all the...
That's not correct.
What's wrong with it?
The cops didn't show up after the alarm went off. They didn't show till after Mr. Blonde started shooting everybody.
As soon as I heard the alarm, I saw the cops.
I'm telling you, it wasn't that soon. They didn't let their presence be known until after Mr. Blonde went off. I'm not saying they weren't there. I'm saying they were there, but they didn't move in until Mr. Blonde became a madman. That's how I know we were set up. You can see that, can't you, Mr. White?
Look, enough of this Mr. White shit.
Don't tell me your name. I don't want to know. I'm sure as hell ain't gonna tell you mine.
You're right. This is bad. How did you get out?
Shot my way out. Everybody was shooting, so I just blasted my way out of there. Check it. I'm hauling ass down a crowded street with the loot in one hand and my gun in the other. If any punk ass gets in my way, I can just knock him down. 4 fucking cops are hot on my trail. Some dumbass bitch in roller skates crashes into me. I get up, almost get hit by a car. I point my gun at the driver and tell her to get the fuck out. Dumb bitch actually locks it, so I have to break the fucking window and pull her stupid ass out. Those 4 fucking cops show up, so I take fire on them. I get in the car and speed off. Tagged a couple of the cops. Did you kill anybody?
A few cops.
Not real people.
Just cops.
Could you believe Mr. Blonde?
That was one of the most insane fucking things I've ever seen. What the fuck would Joe hire somebody like that?
I don't want to kill anybody. But if I gotta get out that door and you're standing in my way, one way or the other, you're getting out of my way.
That's the way I look at it. A choice between doing 10 years and taking out some stupid motherfucker ain't no choice at all. But I ain't no mad woman either. I mean, what the fuck was Joe thinking? You can't work with somebody like that. That motherfucker's unstable. I mean, what do you think? You think she just panicked, or you think she's just trigger happy?
I think she's a sick fucking maniac. We're goddamn lucky she didn't tag us when she shot up the place. I came this close to taking her ass out myself. Everyone panics when things get tense. Everyone panics. Everybody. I don't care what your name is. You can't help it. It's human nature. But you panic on the inside. You panic in your head. You give yourself a couple of seconds of panics. Then you get a grip and deal with the situation. What you don't do is shoot at the place and kill everybody.
What you're supposed to do is act like a fucking professional. A psychopath is not a professional. You can't work with a psychopath because you don't know what those sick assholes are going to do next. I mean, Jesus Christ. How old do you think that black girl was? 20? Maybe 21?
Did you see what happened to anybody else?
Me and Orange jumped in the car, and Brown floored it. After that, I don't know what went down.
At that point, it became every man for himself. As far as Mr. Blonde or Mr. Blue are concerned, I ain't got the foggiest. Once I got out, I never looked back.
What do you think?
What do I think? I think the cops caught him or killed him.
Not even a chance they punched through? I mean, you found a hole.
Yeah, and that was a fucking miracle. But if they did get away, where the fuck are they?
You don't think it's possible one of them got a hold of the diamonds and pulled a...
No.
How can you be so sure?
I got the diamonds.
Where?
I got them all right.
Where? Are they out in the car?
No, they're not in the car. No, I don't have them on me. You want to go with me and get them? Yes, we can go right now. But first, listen to what I'm telling you. We were fucking set up. Somebody is in league with the cops. We got a Judas in our midst, and I'm thinking we should have our fucking heads examined for waiting around here.
That was the plan. We meet here.
Then where is everybody? I say the plan became null and void once we found out we got a rat in the house. We ain't got the slightest fucking idea what happened to Mr. Blonde or Mr. Blue. They could both be dead or arrested. They could be sweating them down at the station house right now. Yeah, they don't know the names, but they can sing about this place. I mean, that could be happening right now. As we speak, the cops could be in their cars driving here this minute.
I swear to God, I'm fucking jinxed.
What?
2 jobs back. It was a 4-man job. We discovered one of the team was an undercover cop.
No shit?
Yeah. Thank God we discovered in time. We had to forget the whole fucking thing, just walked away from it.
So who's the rat this time? Mr. Blue? Mr. Blonde? Joe? It's Joe's show. She set up the whole thing. Maybe she set it up to set it up.
I don't buy it. Me and Joe go back a long time. I can tell you straight up, Joe definitely didn't have anything to do with this bullshit.
Oh, you and Joe go back a long time. I known Joe since I was a kid. But me saying Joe definitely couldn't have done it is ridiculous. I can say I definitely didn't do it because I know what I did or didn't do. But I can't definitely say that about anybody else because I don't definitely know. For all I know, you're the rat.
For all I know, you're the fucking rat.
Now you're using your head. For all we know, Mr. Orange is the rat.
Jesus Christ. Now I gotta go check on her.
Is he dead? So, is he dead or what?
She ain't dead.
So what is it?
I think she's just passed out.
Scared the fucking shit out of me. I thought she was dead for sure.
She will be dead for sure if we don't get her to a hospital.
We can't take her to a hospital.
Without medical attention, this woman won't live through the night. That bullet in her belly is my fault. Now, while that may not mean jack shit to you, it means a hell of a lot to me. And I'm not going to just sit around and watch her die.
Well, first things first. Stay in here, Goofy. We gotta book up.
So what do you suggest? We go to a hotel? I mean, we got one who's shot in the belly. She can't walk. She bleeds like a stuck pig. And when she's awake, she screams in pain.
You got an idea? Spit it out.
Joe could help her. If we can get in touch with Joe, Joe could get her to a doctor. Joe could get a doctor to come and see her.
Assuming we can trust Joe, how are we going to get in touch with her? She's supposed to be here, but she ain't, which is making me nervous about being here. Even if Joe is on the up and up, she's probably not going to be happy with us. Joe planned a robbery, but she got a bloodbath on her hands now. Dead cops, dead robbers, dead civilians. Jesus Christ. I tend to doubt she's going to have a lot of sympathy for our plight. If I was her, I'd try and put as much distance between me and this mess as humanly possible.
Before you got here, Orange was asking me to take her to a hospital. Now, I don't like turning her over to the cops, but if we don't, she's dead. She begged me to do it. I told her to hold off till Joe got here.
Well, Joe ain't getting here. We're on our own. Now, I don't know a goddamn body who can help her. So, if you know somebody, call them.
I don't know anybody.
Well, I guess we drop them off at the hospital and she don't know nothing about us. I say it's her decision.
Well, she knows a little about me.
You didn't tell her your name, did you?
I told her my first name and where I'm from.
Why?
I told her where I was from just a few days ago. It was just a casual conversation.
And what was telling her your name when you weren't supposed to?
She asked. Look, we had just gotten away from the cops. She just got shot. It was my fucking fault she got shot. She's a fucking bloody mess. She's screaming. I swear to God, I thought she was going to die right then and there. I'm trying to comfort her, telling her not to worry, that she's going to be okay, that I'm going to take care of her. And she asked me what my name was. I mean, the woman was dying in my arms. What the fuck was I supposed to tell her? Sorry, I can't give out that kind of information. It's against the rules. I don't trust her enough. I mean, maybe I should have, but I couldn't.
Oh, I don't doubt it was quite beautiful.
Hey, don't fucking patronize me.
One question. Do they have a sheet on you where you told him you're from?
Of course.
Well, that's that then. I mean, I was worried about mugshot possibilities already, but now he knows A, what you look like, B, what your first name is, C, where you're from, D, what your specialty is. They ain't gonna have to show him a hell of a lot of pictures for him to pick you out. That's it, right? You didn't tell him anything else that could narrow down the selection?
If I have to tell you again to back off, me and you are gonna go round and round.
We ain't taking him to the hospital.
If we don't, she'll die.
And I'm very sad about that. But some women are lucky and some ain't.
That fucking does it. Ugh! You little motherfucker!
Get the fuck over here! Fuck me, fuck you! You wanna fuck with me? I'll show you who you're fucking with.
You wanna shoot me, you little piece of shit? Take a shot.
Fuck you, White. I didn't create this situation. I'm just dealing with it. You're acting like a first-year fucking thief. I'm acting like a professional. They get him, they can get you, they get you, they get closer to me, and that can't happen. And you motherfucker, you're looking at me like it's my fault? I didn't tell him my name. I didn't tell him where I was from. Fuck. 15 minutes ago, you almost told me your name. You, buddy, are stuck in a situation you created. So if you want to throw bad looks somewhere, throw them at a mirror.
You kids don't play so rough. Someone's gonna start crying.
Mr. Blonde, you okay? We thought you might have gotten caught. What happened? How did you get away? You saw what happened to me. I found a hole and booked. Where's Mr. Blue? We were hoping you two would be together. That was a big question we had. What happened to Mr. Blue and you? We were worried that...
Fuck, Orange got shot?
She got it in the belly. She's still alive, but won't be for long.
Enough! You better start talking to us, asshole, because we got shit we need to talk about. We're already freaked out. We need you acting freaky like we need a fucking bag on our hip.
So, talk.
We think we got a rat in the house.
I guarantee we got a rat in this house.
What would ever make you think that?
Is that supposed to be funny?
We don't think this place is safe.
This place just ain't secure anymore. We're leaving, and you should go with us.
Nobody's going anywhere.
Piss on this fucking turd. We're out of here.
Don't take another step, Mr. White.
Fuck you, maniac. It's your fucking fault we're in so much trouble.
What's this guy's problem?
What's my problem? Yeah, I got a problem. I got a big fucking problem with any trigger-happy madman who almost gets me shot.
What are you talking about?
That fucking shooting spree in the store.
Fuck them. They set off the alarm. They deserve what they got.
You almost killed me. Asshole! If I had any idea what type of person you were, I never would have agreed to work with you.
You gonna bark all day, little doggy? Or are you gonna bite?
What was that? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Would you repeat it?
I said, if you're gonna bark all day, little doggy, or are you gonna bite?
Fuck you, motherfucker. You want to get bit? Huh? You want to get bit?
Both of you two assholes knock the fuck off and calm down.
So you want to get bit, huh?
Cut the bullshit. We ain't on the fucking playground. I don't believe this shit. Both of you got 10 years on me, and I'm the only one acting like a professional. You guys act like a bunch of fucking niggers. You ever work a job with a bunch of niggers? They're all just like you two. Always fighting. Always saying they're gonna kill one another.
You said yourself you thought about taking him out.
That time has passed. Right now, Mr. Blonde is the only one I completely trust. She's too fucking homicidal to be working with the cops.
You taking her side?
Fuck sides. What we need is a little solidarity here. Someone's sticking a red-hot poker up your asses, and we gotta find out whose hand is on the handle. Now I know I'm no piece of shit, and I'm pretty sure you're a good boy, and I'm fucking positive you're on the level. So let's figure out who's the bad guy.
Well, that was sure exciting. You're a big Lee Marvin fan, aren't you, White? Me too. I don't know about the rest of you fellas, but my heart's beating fast. Okay, you guys, follow me.
Follow you? Where?
Down to my car.
Why?
It's a surprise.
We still gotta get out of here.
We're gonna sit here and wait.
For what? The cops?
Nice guy, Eddie.
Nice guy Eddie. What makes you think nice guys anywhere but on a plane halfway to Costa Rica?
'Cause I just talked to him, and he's on his way down here, and no one's going anywhere until he gets here.
You talked to nice guy Eddie? Why the fuck didn't you say that in the first place?
You didn't ask.
Hardy fucking har. What did she say?
Stay put. Okay, ladies, take a look at the little surprise I brought you. So, while we're waiting for nice guy Eddie, what say we have a little fun finding out who the rat really is?
A few weeks ago, in Joe Cabot's office.
Sid, I'm telling you, don't worry about it. You had a bad couple of months. It happens. Sid, stop. You're embarrassing me. I don't need to be told what I already know. When you have bad months, you do what every businessman in the world does. I don't care if he's Donald Trump or Irving the Tailor. You write it out. Come in.
Vic Vader's outside.
Tell him to come in. Sid, a friend of mine's here. I gotta go. Good enough. Bye. Vic, come here. Give me a hug. How's freedom, kid? Pretty fucking good, ain't it?
It's a change.
Ain't that a sad truth? Can I make you a drink?
Sure.
Take a seat. Who's your parole officer?
A guy named Coons. Craig Coons.
How is he?
Fucking asshole. Won't let me leave the halfway house.
Never ceases to amaze me. Fucking Jungle Bunny goes out there, slits some old woman's throat for 25 cents, gets Doris Day as a parole officer. But a good fella like you gets stuck with a ball-busting prick.
I just want you to know, Joe, how much I appreciate your care packages on the inside.
What the hell did you expect me to do? Just forget about you?
I just wanted you to know. They meant a lot.
It's the least I could do, Vic. I wish I could have done more. Vic, Toothpick Vic, tell me a story. What are your plans?
Well, what I want to do is get back to work, but I got this Coons prick deep in my ass. He won't let me leave the halfway house until I get some piece of shit job. My plan has always been to be a part of the team again.
Come in.
I see you sitting here, but I don't believe it. How you doing, Toothpick?
Fine now.
I'm sorry, man. I should have picked you up personally at the pen. This whole week's just been crazy, you know. I've had my head up my ass the entire time.
Funny you mention it. That's what your father and I have been talking about.
That I should have picked you up?
No, that your head's been up your ass. I walk through the door and Joe says, "Vic, you're back! Thank God! Finally, someone who knows what the fuck she's doing. Vic. Eddie, my daughter, is a fuck-up." And I say, "Well, Joe, I could have told you that. I'm ruined. She's ruining me. My daughter. I love her, but she takes my business and flushes it down the fucking toilet. I'm not telling tales out of school. You tell him, Joe. Tell him yourself."
Eddie, I hate like hell for you to hear it this way, but when Vic asked me how's business, well, You don't lie to a woman who's just done 4 years in the slammer for you.
Oh, really? Is that a fact? Oh, yeah. We're tussling.
No, don't stick it there!
Okay. Enough. Playtime's over. You want to roll around on the floor? Do it in Eddie's office, not mine.
Hey, Daddy, did you see that?
What?
Guy got me on the ground, tried to fuck me.
You fucking wish.
You tried to fuck me in my father's office, you sick bastard. Now look, Vic, whatever you want to do in the privacy of your own home, go do it. But don't try to fuck me. I don't think of you that way. I mean, I like you a lot.
Eddie, if I was a pirate, I wouldn't throw you to the crew.
No, you'd keep me for yourself. 4 fucking pucks in the ass made you appreciate prime rib when you get it.
I might break you, nice guy, but I'd make you my dog's bitch. You'd be sucking on dick and going down on a mangy T-boned hound.
Oh, ain't that a sad sight, Daddy? Walks into a jail, a white man, walks out talking like a Negro. It's all in that black semen been shooting up her butt, spiked up into her brain and comes out her mouth.
Are you two finished? We were talking about some serious shit when you came in, Eddie. We got a big problem we're trying to solve. Now, Eddie, would you like to sit down and help us solve it, or do you two want to piss fart around?
All right.
Now, Vic was telling me he's got a parole problem.
Oh, really? Who's your P.O.?
Craig Coons.
Coons? Oh, shit. I hear he's a motherfucker.
He is a motherfucker. He won't let me leave the halfway house till I get some piece of shit job.
You're coming back to work for us, right?
I wanna, but I gotta show this asshole I can be an honest-to-goodness job before he'll let me move out on my own. I can't work for you guys and be worried about getting back before the 10 o'clock curfew.
We can work this out, can't we?
Yeah, this isn't all that bad. We can give you a lot of legitimate jobs. Put you on the rotation at Long Beach as a dock worker.
I do not want to lift crates.
You don't have to lift shit. You don't really work there. But as far as the records are concerned, you do. I'll call up Matthews, the foreman, tell him he's got a new guy. You're on the schedule, you got your time cards clocked in and out for you every day, and you get a check at the end of the week. And you know dock workers don't do too bad. So you can move into a halfway decent place without Coons thinking, what the fuck? And if Coons ever wants to make a surprise visit, you're gone that day. That day we sent you to Tustin. We got a bunch of shit you needed to unload there. You're at the Taft airstrip picking up a bunch of shit and bringing it back. You know, part of your job is doing and going different places, doing different things, and we got places all over the place.
Didn't I tell you not to worry?
Me and you drive down to Long Beach tomorrow. I'll introduce you to Matthews, tell him what's going on.
That's great, Guy. Thanks a bunch. When do you think you'll need me for real work?
Well, it's kind of a strange time right now. Things are kind of...
nuts. We got a big meeting in Vegas coming up, and we're kind of just getting ready for that right now.
Let nice guys set you up at Long Beach, give you some cash, get that Coons fuck off your back, and we'll be talking to you.
Daddy, I got an idea. Now just hear it out. I know you don't like to use any of the girls on these jobs, but technically, Vic ain't one of the gals. She's been gone for 4 years. She ain't on no one's list. You know she can handle herself, and you know you can trust her.
How would you feel about pulling a heist with 5 other chicks?
What's the exposure like?
2 minutes tops. It's a tough 2 minutes. It's a hold-up. Daylight, during business hours, dealing with a crowd. But you have the chicks to deal with the crowd. It's a jewelry store. They're getting a big shipment of South African diamonds on a certain day. They're like a way station. It's gonna get picked up the next day and sent to Hamburg. When you walk through the door, you'll know right where to go for the rich stones. Chicks are good. Me and Nice Guy picked them. Nobody knows anybody else. Nobody's connected. I don't use connected guys for this shit.
What's the cut?
Juicy, man. Real juicy. With the exception of Eddie and myself, who you already know, you'll be using aliases. Under no circumstances are you going to tell one another your real name or anything about yourself. That includes where you're from, your wife's name, where you might have done time, about a bank in St. Petersburg you might have robbed. You guys don't say shit about who you are, where you've been, or what you've done. Only thing you guys can talk about is what you're gonna do. This way, the only ones who know who the members of the team are Eddie and myself. And that's the way I like it. Because in the unlikely event of one of you getting apprehended by the cops, not that I expect it to happen, it most definitely should not happen. It hasn't happened. You don't have anything to deal with. You don't know any names. You know my name. You know Eddie's name. That I don't care about. You gotta prove it. I ain't worried. Besides, this way, you gotta trust me. I like that. I set this up and picked the women I wanted for it. None of you came to me, I approached all of you. I know you, I know your work, I know your reputation. I know you as women. Except for Mr. Orange. Okay, let me introduce everybody to everybody. But once again, at the risk of being redundant, if I even think I hear somebody telling or referring to somebody by their Christian name, you don't want to be you. Okay, quickly. Mr. Brown, Mr. White, Mr. Blonde, Mr. Blue, Mr. Orange, Mr. Pink.
Why am I Mr. Pink?
Because you're a faggot.
Why can't we pick our own colors?
I tried that once. It don't work. You get 4 guys fighting over who's going to be Mr. Black. Since nobody knows anybody else, nobody wants to back down. So forget it. I pick. Be thankful you're not Mr. Yellow. Yeah, but Mr. Brown? That's just too close to Mr. Shit.
Yeah, Mr. Pink sounds like Mr. Pussy. Tell you what, let me be Mr. Purple. That sounds good to me. I'm Mr. Purple.
You're not Mr. Purple. Somebody from another job's Mr. Purple. You're Mr. Pink.
Who cares what your name is?
Oh, that's really easy for you to say. You're Mr. White. You got a cool sounding name. So tell me, Mr. White, if you think Mr. Pink is no big deal, you want to trade?
Nobody's trading with anybody. Look, this ain't a goddamn fucking city council meeting. Listen up, Mr. Pink. We got 2 ways here. My way or the highway. And you can go down either of them. So what's it gonna be, Mr. Pink?
Jesus Christ, Joe. Fucking forget it. This is beneath me. I'm Mr. Pink. Let's move on.
Okay, ladies. Let's get into this.
Fucking assholes.
Take it.
Are you ready to talk? Are you ready to talk?
Who do you work for? Give us answers. Come on, bitch. Who's your daddy? Come on. No, you know. Come on.
Who got us up? Start talking.
What in the Sam Hill is going on?
Hey, nice guy. We got a cop.
You're asking what's going on? Where the fuck is Joe?
Holy shit, Orange is all fucked up.
No shit. She's gonna fucking die on us if we don't get her taken care of.
We were set up. The cops were waiting for us.
What? Nobody set anybody up.
The cops were there waiting for us.
Bullshit.
Hey, fuck you, man. You weren't there. We were. And I'm telling you, the cops had that store staked out.
Okay, Mr. Detective, who did it?
What the fuck do you think we've been asking each other?
And what are your answers? Was it me? You think I set you up?
I don't know, but somebody did.
Nobody did. You assholes turned that jewelry store into a Wild West show, and you wonder why cops show up.
Where's Joseph?
I ain't talked to her. I talked to Dove. Dove says she's coming out here and she's fucking pissed.
I told you she'd be pissed.
What are you gonna do about her?
Jesus Christ, give me a fucking chance to breathe. I got questions of my own, you know.
You ain't dying. She is.
I'll call somebody.
Who?
A snake charmer. What the fuck do you think? I'll call a doctor. Fix him right up. Now where's Brown and Blue?
Brown's dead. We don't know about Blue.
Nobody saw what happened to Blue?
Well, either she's dead, or she's alive and the cops got to her, or they didn't.
I take it this is the bastard you told me about. What the heck are you beating up on her?
So she'll tell us who the fuck set us up.
Would you stop with that shit? You beat on this chick enough, she'll tell you started the Chicago fire. That don't necessarily make it so. Okay, first things fucking last. Where's the shit? Please tell me somebody brought something with them.
I got the bag. I stashed it till I could be sure this place wasn't a police station.
Let's go get it. We also gotta get rid of all those cars. Looks like Sam's hot car lot outside. Blonde, you stay here and babysit Orange and the cop. Pink, white. You two take the car each and I'll follow you. You ditch it, I'll pick you up, and then we'll pick up the stones. And while I'm following you, I'll arrange for some sort of doctor for our friend.
We can't leave him with Blonde.
Why not?
Because she's a fucking psycho. And if you think Joe's pissed at us, that ain't nothing compared to how pissed off I am at her for putting me in the same room as this bastard.
You see what I've been putting up with? As soon as I walk through the door, I'm hit with this shit. I tell him what you told me about us staying put, and Mr. White whips out her gun and sticks it in my face and starts screaming, "You motherfucker, I'm gonna blow you away, blah, blah, blah."
She's the reason the place turned into a shooting gallery. Hey, what are you, a silent partner? Fucking tell him, Pink.
She seems all right now, but she went crazy in the store.
This is what she was doing. Bam. Bam. Bam.
I told them not to touch the alarm. They touched it, I blew them full of holes. If they hadn't done what I told them not to do, they'd still be alive.
That's great. That's your excuse for going on a kill-crazy rampage?
I don't like alarms.
What does it matter who stays with the cop? We ain't letting her go. Not after she's seen everybody. You should have never took her out of your trunk in the first place.
We were trying to find out what he knew about the setup.
There is no fucking setup. Look, this is the news. Blondie, you stay here and take care of them too. White and Pink, come with me. Because if Joe gets here, sees all those fucking cars parked up front, she's going to be as mad at me as she is at you.
Alone at last. Now, where were we?
I told you! I don't know anything about any fucking setup. I've only been on the force 8 months. Nobody tells me anything. I don't know anything. You can torture me if you want.
Thanks. Don't mind if I do.
Your boss even said there wasn't a setup.
First off, I don't have a boss. Are you clear about that? I asked you a question. Are you clear about that?
Yes.
Well, now I'm not gonna bullshit you. I really don't care what you know or don't know. I'm gonna torture you for a while, regardless. Not to get information, but because torturing a cop amuses me. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can do. Except pray for death. Let's see what's on K-Billy's.
By Chesterfield, Chesterfield, the one that proves its case. Yes, Chesterfields are milder, plus no aftertaste.
Oh ho, open a pack and give 'em a sniff.
Then you'll smoke 'em.
It's our friends, it's our names, it's the blood in our veins. For all mankind, today is our day.
Take it. You like that? Are you having fun? Do you like that? I think I'm gonna start with your ear. I'm here for the ears to leave you in fears, my friend. How would you like that if I just run my knife down the outside of your neck, up to your ear, over the top, just a little bit at a time, just right there. Because the last thing you want between my knife and your head is that ear to be stuck in the middle. You're gonna have clowns to the left and jokers to the right. Here I am, in the middle with this knife! Well, now that you've had the tip, I have to go out to my car to add a little bit of extra accelerant to this growing fire that we clearly have between us. Don't go anywhere, babe. This is gonna be fire. Alright, we're gonna recreate Flashdance here, honey, while I pour this gasoline all over you. Oh, I'm gonna burn myself a cop, doo-dah, doo-dah. I'm gonna burn myself a cop. Let's start this fire. What, honey? What? I can't hear what you're saying.
Please, don't do this. I'm begging you. Please stop. No, don't do that.
Oh, look at that fire. Isn't that lovely?
I have a husband and a daughter. Please, I won't say a goddamn word. Please.
Clowns to the left of me. Jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle.
What's your name?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey what?
Jeffrey Andrews.
Now you listen to me, Jeffrey Andrews. I'm a cop.
I know.
You do?
Yeah, your name's Freddy something.
Freddie Noondike.
Yeah, Frankie Vercetti introduced us once. About 5 months ago.
Shit. I don't remember that.
I do. Hey, how do I look?
Girl, I don't know what to tell you.
That fucking bastard. That fucking sick fucking bastard.
Jeffrey, I need you to hold on. There are officers' positions and waiting to move in a block away.
What the fuck they waiting for? That motherfucker cut off my ear! She slashed my face! I'm deformed!
And I'm dying! They don't know that. All they know is that they're not to make a move until Joe Cabot shows up. I was sent undercover to get Cabot. You heard him. They said she's on the way. Don't pussy out on me now, Jeffrey. We're just gonna sit here and bleed until Joe Cabot sticks her fucking head through that door. Say hello to the motherfucker who's inside. Cabot's doing a job and take a big fat guess who she wants on the team.
This better not be some Freddy joke.
It ain't no joke. I'm in there. I'm up her ass.
Congratulations.
Nice guy Eddie tells me Joe wants to meet me. She says I should just hang around my apartment and wait for a phone call. We're after 3 goddamn days by the fucking phone. She calls me last night and says Joe's ready. She'll pick me up in 15 minutes.
Oh, I'll pick you up.
Nice guy. Then we got to the bar.
What bar?
The Boots and Socks in Gardena. When we got there, I met Joe and a girl named Mr. White. It's a phony name. My name's Mr. Orange.
You ever see this motherfucker before?
Who? Mr. White?
Yeah.
Nah, she ain't familiar. She ain't one of Cabot's soldiers either. She's gotta be from out of town, but Joe knows her real well.
How can you tell?
The way they talk to each other, you can tell they're buddies.
Did the two of you talk?
Me and Mr. White?
Yeah.
A little.
What about?
The Brewers.
The Milwaukee Brewers?
Yeah, they just had one the night before, and she made a killing of them.
Well, if this crook's a Brewers fan, her ass gonna be from Wisconsin. And I'll bet you everything that a diddle-eyed Joe to a damned if I know in Milwaukee, they got a sheet on this Mr. White motherfucker's ass. I want you to go through the mugs of guys from old Milwaukee with a history of armed robbery and put a name to that face. What kind of questions did Cabot ask?
Where I was from, who I knew, how I knew a nice guy, had I done time, shit like that. She asked me if I ever done armed robbery before. I read her my credits. I robbed a few gas and sips, sold some weed, told her recently I held the shotgun while me and another guy pulled down a poker game in Portland.
Did you use the commode story?
Fucking A. I tell it real good. Even better than the first time you tried to teach it to me.
Yeah, I remember it. It took forever to teach you this.
What's this?
It's a scene, memorize it.
A what?
An undercover cop has got to be Marlon Brando. To do this job, you got to be a great actor. You got to be naturalistic. You got to be naturalistic as hell. If you ain't a great actor, you're a bad actor. And bad acting is bullshit in this job.
But what is this?
It's an amusing anecdote about a drug deal.
What?
Something funny that happened to you while you were doing a job.
Damn! I gotta memorize all this shit.
It's like a joke. You remember what's important, and the rest make your own. The only way to make it your own is to keep saying it, and saying it, and saying it, and saying it, and saying it.
I can do that.
The things you gotta remember are the details. It's the details that sell your story. Now, the story takes place in a lady's room, so you got to know the details about this room. You gotta know they got a blower instead of a towel to dry your hands. You gotta know the stalls ain't got no doors. You gotta know whether they got liquid or powdered soap, whether they got hot water or not. 'Cause if you do your job when you tell your story, everybody should believe it. And if you tell your story to somebody who's actually taking a piss in this restroom, and you get one detail they remember right, they'll swear by you.
This was during the Los Angeles marijuana drought of '86. I still had a connection, which was insane, because you couldn't get weed any fucking where then. Anyway, I got a connection with this hippie chick up in Santa Cruz. All my friends knew it, and they'd give me a call and say, "Hey, Freddie, you buying some? You think you could buy me some too?" They knew I smoked, so they'd ask me to buy a little for them when I was buying for me. But it got to be every time I bought some weed, I was buying for 4 or 5 different people. Finally, I said, fuck this shit. I'm making this bitch rich. She didn't have to do jack shit. She never even had to meet these people. I was fucking doing all the work. So I got together with her and told her, hey, I'm sick of this shit. I'm coming through for everybody, and nobody's coming through for me. So, either I'm gonna tell all my friends to find their own source, or you give me a bunch of weed, I'll sell it to them, give you the money, minus 10%, and I get my pot for free. But then, that got to be a pain in the ass. People call me on the phone all the fucking time. I couldn't run a fucking tape without 6 phone calls interrupting me. Hey, Freddie, when is the next time you're getting some? Motherfucker, I'm trying to watch Lost Boys. When I have some, I'll let you know. And then these rinky-dink potheads came by. They're my friends and everything. But still, I got all my shit laid out in $60 bags. Well, they don't want $60 worth. They want $10 worth. Breaking it up is a major fucking pain in the ass. I don't even know how much $10 worth is. Well, fuck, man. I don't want that much around. If I have that much around, I'll smoke it. Hey, if you guys can't control your fucking smoking, that's not my problem. You motherfuckers been smoking for 5 years. Be a dollar about it. Finally, I just told my connection, count me out. But as it turns out, I'm the best guy she fucking had. And she depended a lot on my business. But I was still sick to the death of it. And she's trying to talk me into not quitting. Now, this was a very weird situation. Because I don't know if you remember, back in '86, There was a major fucking drought. Nobody had anything. People were living on resin, smoking the wood in their pipes for months. And this chick had a bunch and was begging me to sell it. So I told her I wasn't gonna be Joe the Pot Man anymore, but I would take a little bit and sell it to my close friends. She agreed to that and said we'd keep the same arrangement as before. 10%, $3 for me, as long as I helped her out the weekend. She had a brick of weed she was selling, and she didn't want to go to the buy alone. Her brother usually goes with her, but he's in county, unexpectedly.
What for?
Traffic tickets gone to warrant. They stopped him for something, found the warrants on him, took him to jail. She doesn't want to walk around alone with all that weed. Well, I don't want to do this. I have a bad feeling about it, but she keeps asking me. Finally, I said okay, because I'm sick of listening to it. Well, we're picking this guy up at the train station.
Wait, you're picking the buyer up at the train station? You're carrying the weed on you?
Yeah, the guy needed it right away. Don't ask me why. So we got to the train station, and we're waiting for the guy. Now I'm carrying the weed in one of those carry-on bags, and I gotta take a piss. So I tell the connection I'll be right back. I'm going to the little ladies' room. So I walk into the ladies' room, and who's standing there? 6 Los Angeles County sheriffs and a German fucking shepherd.
They were waiting for you?
Nah, they were just a bunch of cops hanging out in the ladies' room talking. When I walked through, they all stopped what they were doing and looked at me.
That's hard, man. That's a fucking hard situation.
That Sherman Shepherd starts barking. He's barking at me. I mean, it's obvious he's barking at me. Every nerve ending, all of my fucking senses, the blood in my veins, everything I has is screaming, "Take off, man! Just take off! Get the fuck out of here!" Panic hit me like a bucket of water. First, there was the shock of it, BAM! Right in the fucking face. Then I'm just standing there, drenched in panic. And all those sheriffs are looking at me and they know. They can smell it. As sure as that fucking dog can. They can smell it on me.
So my gun's drawn, right? I got it aimed right at him. I tell him, "Freeze! Don't fucking move!" And the little idiot's looking at me, nodding his head yes, saying, I know. Meanwhile, his right hand is creeping towards his glove box. So I scream at him, "Asshole, you better fucking freeze right now!" And he's still looking right at me saying, I know. And his right hand's still going for the glove box. I tell him, "Buddy, I'm gonna shoot you in the face right now if you don't put your hands on the fucking dash." And the guy's girlfriend, a real sexy oriental bitch, starts screaming at him, "Chuck, are you out of your mind? Put your hands on the dash like the officer said." And then like nothing, the guy snaps out of it and casually puts his hands on the dash. What was he going for? His registration. Stupid fucking citizen doesn't have the slightest idea how close he came to getting shot.
Hello.
It's time. Grab your jacket.
I'll be right down. Okay, don't pussy out on me now. They don't know. They don't know shit. You're not gonna get hurt. You're fucking Beretta and they believe every word because you're super fucking cool. Get your shit together. Go.
Up in the Arctic, under layers of snow, sleeps a great turtle in the ice down below. His slumber's disrupted by the weapons of man. He takes his revenge by attacking Japan. Gamara, mighty Gamara. Gamara, Gamara.
Hey, I know what I'm talking about. Black women ain't the same as white women.
There's a slight difference.
Go ahead and laugh. You know what I mean. What a white bitch will put up with, a black bitch won't put up with for a minute. They got a line, and if you cross it, they fuck you up.
I gotta go along with Mr. Pink on this. I've seen it happen.
Okay, Mr. Expert, if this is such a truism, how come every black guy I know treats his woman like a piece of shit?
I'll make you a bet that those same damn niggers who were showing their asses in public, when their bitches get them home, they chill the fuck out.
Not these guys.
Yeah, those guys too.
Alright. Let me tell you guys a story. In this one of Daddy's clubs, there was this little black cocktail waitress named E. Lois.
E. Lois?
Yeah, E. Lois. E. and Lois. We called her Lady E.
Where was she from? Compton?
No, she was from Ladora Heights.
The Black Beverly Hills.
It's not the Black Beverly Hills, it's the Black Palos Verdes. Anyway, this chick, E. Lois, was a man-eater upper. I bet every guy who's ever met her has jacked off to her at least once. You know who she looked like? Christy Love. Remember that TV show, Get Christy Love? She was a black female cop, but she always used to say, "You're under arrest, sugar."
I was in 6th grade when that show was on. I totally dug it. What the fuck was the name of the chick who played Christy Love?
Pam Grier.
No, it wasn't Pam Grier. Pam Grier was the other one. Pam Grier made the movies. Christy Love was like a Pam Grier TV show without Pam Grier.
What the fuck was the chick's name? Oh, this is just great. I'm totally fucking tortured now.
Well, whoever she was, E. Lois looked just like her. So one night, I walk into the club and no E. Lois. Now, the bartender was a wetback and he was a friend of mine. His name was Carlos. So I asked him, "Hey, Carlos, where's Lady E tonight?" Well, apparently, Lady E was married to this real piece of dog shit. I mean, a real animal. And apparently, he would do stuff to her.
Do things? What would he do? You mean like beat her up?
Well, nobody knows for sure what he did. We just know that he did something. Anyway, E. Lois plays it real cool. So one night, the guy gets drunk and passes out on the couch. And while the guy is inebriated, she strips him naked. Then, she takes some crazy glue and glues his dick to his belly.
Ooh.
I am dead fucking serious. She put some on his dick and some on his belly and then stuck them together. The paramedics had to come and cut it loose.
Ah, shit.
Jesus Christ.
You can do some crazy things with it.
Well, I don't know what he did to her, but she got even.
Was he all pissed off?
How would you feel if you had to do the handstand every time you took a piss?
All right, let's go. We're here.
She shot me, Larry. Oh, fuck.
Just hold on, buddy boy.
I'm dying. I'm fucking dying. I know it.
You're hurt. You're hurt real fucking bad. But you ain't dying.
What the fuck happened here?
What happened?
Blonde went crazy. She slashed the cop's face, cut off her ear, and was gonna burn her alive.
Who cares what she was gonna do to this fucking pig? Alright, you were saying he went crazy. Something like that? Worse or better?
Look, Eddie, she was pulling a burn. She was gonna kill the cop and me. And when you guys walked through the door, she was gonna blow you to hell and make off with the diamonds.
Uh-huh. What's I tell you? That sick piece of shit was a stone-cold psycho.
You could have asked the cop if you didn't just kill her. She talked about what she was going to do when she was slicing her up.
Nah, I don't buy it. Doesn't make sense.
It makes perfect fucking sense to me. Eddie, you didn't see how she acted during the job. We did.
She's right about the ear. It's hacked off.
Let me just say this out loud, just to get it straight in my mind. According to you, Mr. Blonde was gonna kill you. Then, when we came back, kill us, grab the diamonds and scram? That's your story? I'm correct about that, right?
Eddie, you can believe me or not believe me, but it's the truth. I swear, on my mother's eternal soul, that's what happened.
You're a fucking liar. Now why don't you drop the fucking fairy tale and tell me what really happened?
Hey, she told you what really happened. You just can't deal with it.
Okay, you're right. I'm lying. Even though I'm fucking dying, I'm not above pulling a fast one. Get rid of Blunt. We share her split. No, scratch that. I shot her because I didn't like her hairstyle. I didn't like her shoes either.
That woman you killed was just released from prison. She got caught at a company warehouse full of hot items. She could have walked away. All she had to do was say my dad's name. But instead she shut his mouth, did her time. She did 4 years for us, and she did them like a woman. And we're very grateful. So, Mr. Orange, you're telling me that this very good friend of mine, who did 4 years for my daddy, who in 4 years never made a deal, no matter what they dangled in front of her, you're telling me now that now this man is free, and we're making good on our commitment to her, she's just gonna decide right out of the fucking blue to rip us off? Now, Mr. Orange, why don't you tell me what really happened?
Why? It'll just be more bullshit. This man set us up.
Daddy, I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening.
That's okay, Eddie. I do.
What the fuck are you talking about?
This piece of shit working with the cops.
What?
I said this lump of shit is working with the LAPD. Aren't you?
I don't have the slightest fucking idea what you're talking about.
Joe, I don't know what you think you know, but you're wrong.
Like hell I am.
Joe, trust me on this. You've made a mistake. She's a good kid. I understand you're hot. You're super fucking pissed. We're all real emotional. But you're barking up the wrong tree. I know this woman, and she wouldn't do that.
You don't know jack shit. I do. This rotten bastard tipped off the cops and got Mr. Brown and Mr. Blue killed.
Mr. Blue's dead?
Dead as Dillinger.
That motherfucker killed Vic.
How do you know all this?
She was the only one I wasn't 100% on. I should have my fucking head examined for going forward when I wasn't 100%. But she seemed like a good kid, and I was impatient and greedy and all the things that fuck you up.
That's your proof?
You don't need proof when you got instinct. I ignored it before, but not no more. I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker.
Not unless I shoot you first.
Have you lost your fucking mind? Put your gun down!
Joe, you're making a terrible mistake I can't let you make.
Stop pointing your fucking gun at Daddy!
Don't worry, Eddie. Me and Larry been friends a long time. You ain't gonna shoot. We like each other too much.
Joe, if you kill that woman, you die next. Repeat. If you kill that woman, you die next.
Come on, guys. Nobody wants this. We're supposed to be fucking professionals.
Larry, I'm gonna kill her.
God damn you, Joe. Don't you make me do this.
Larry, I'm asking you to trust me on this.
Don't ask me that.
I'm not asking. I'm betting.
Daddy, don't!
I'm getting the fuck out of here, and I'm taking these babies with me. Don't shoot!
Sorry, kid. Looks like we're gonna do a little time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a cop. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Cop.
I'm sorry. Fuck. I'm a cop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Freddie. Freddie.
I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
That concludes our audio drama presentation of Reservoir Dogs. Thank you so much for listening. Music credits include Tortuga and Scam Lately by the Black Widows, Gamara by Fuzzy Machete, and For All Mankind by Midwest American Youth, aka M.A.Y. This audio drama presentation was edited and created by Jason the Vern Hemman. You can email us, cinemarecall@gmail.com, to get more information about other audio drama projects we have created, or our website, cinemarecall.net. This audio drama adaptation of Reservoir Dogs can also be found on Rabbit Hole Podcast. Please head over to rabbitholepodcast.com for all of their wonderful shows as well. Thank you again to all the wonderful women who were cast in this presentation. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all for listening. Have a great day. We'll be back again soon. Love you all. Good day, everybody.
She's really got you now. She knows you don't know how, but she can show you if you're brave enough to try. But you can't go that fast. You gotta make it last. It's like a race. You gotta set a steady pace. You may have heard of it. It's just a lady bit, and you can use it to help get her in the mood. And now her wings are spread. She's got her little head. She's gonna win the race.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
All right, let me tell you what a virgin's about. Oh, God damn it. What a virgin. What a virgin.
Whoa. That's a virgin and a half right there.
Not what a burger, but what a virgin. Okay.
Hey, what a burger is probably a good place to eat.
Hell yeah.
All right, let me tell you what Like a Virgin's about. It's about some coos who's a regular fuck machine. I mean, all the time. More. And when I come back, White, I want my book back.
Sorry, it's my book now.
Hey, Blonde, shoot this piece of shit, will ya? Oh, sorry. I completely fucked that up. I'm sorry. I grabbed the wrong...
It's okay.
Actually...
I'm sorry.
Cough up a buck, you cheap bastard. I paid for your goddamn breakfast.
Because you paid for the breakfast, I'm gonna tip. Normally I wouldn't.
Sorry, it's stuck there. Okay. Whatever, just throw in your dollar and let's move. See what I'm dealing with here? Infants. I'm fucking dealing with infants.
Doom 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 bum 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 bum. I don't have the range for the song. Do 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 do. Don't have range. You're back on the track of a little green bay. But I don't do. I define to the time of losing my mind. But I do. Outside in the mind and about it today. And back on the track. Got to whip my way. Look back. Ba 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 ba. Over the black, we hear the sound of someone screaming agony. That would be you, Mr. Orange.
Oh God, oh fuck, oh God.
Hey, just hold on, buddy boy.
Fuck. Find that?
Like you've been shot in the belly too, so you're like that, like, you're gonna die.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh God, oh fuck.
Okay, Leona, go ahead. But kind of keep that screaming going on while, you're...
All right, I'm on it. All right.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Just hold on, buddy boy. Just hold on.
She fucking killed me. Who would have fucking thought that? I can't believe it. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die, girl.
Hey, just cancel that shit right now, okay? You're hurt. You're hurt really fucking bad, but you ain't dying.
All this blood is scaring the shit out of me. I'm gonna die. I know it. I fucking know it, man. I fucking know it, girl.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't realize you had a degree in medicine.
Stop, pause. Okay.
Too much breathing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jaylan,
It's like
go
a
ahead.
wind.
Yeah, maybe...
Okay, so what do I do?
No, you're fine. Just
You guide me.
Maybe move your...
sorry. Just I don't have to keep like when Leona's saying her lines. Don't talk. Just.
You know what you could do is move your headset
move
piece
your
up
mic
just
down.
a little bit, just so it's not like directly in front of your mouth. That'll help with the breath noise.
So is it good now?
Yeah, like just
No, it's just when you were exhaling. It just goes...
Yeah.
This is what I want to do. Like, how do I make that he's in pain. This is the thing for me,
Like,
you know.
Don't breathe, but
Slow
Like,
moan,
do I
maybe.
talk while she's...
yeah.
Okay, some
Yeah, it's
groans
groans.
then. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not porno-y groans, though.
It was
I don't
sounding
know
a little
about that.
porno-y. I'm just saying. Yeah, it was starting to sound a little.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Sexy.
Between
It was-
childbirth and an
That's,
orgasm.
Yeah.
Jaylan, too, the placement of your headset piece might make a difference too. So you can probably still do what you were doing, but it's not going to catch as much as it did.
I think I kind of like made it far
So-
away now.
Now try making your sound now.
Okay. Oh God. Oh.
Go catch and win.
Can you be like,
Still?
Waka chicka, waka chicka, waka chicka.
Yeah. Or inhale,
It
less
was-
exhale, maybe.
Okay.
I mean, we're talking about like a virgin, so you know.
I
all right.
She's a fuck machine.
Yeah, try
Tick, 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 tick,
just
tick.
making your sounds on the inhale.
All right. Okay.
Instead of that way you're not blowing into the mic.
Ooh.
That's what she said.
Hey-oh.
Let's take it from Mr. White's line for just hold on, buddy boy.
But when Joe gets here, which should be any time now, she'll be able to help you. Okay? We're just gonna sit here and wait for Joe.
Joe, don't leave me. I'm so scared. Would you please hold me?
Did we lose somebody?
Oh my gosh, we lost Zolata.
Oh no. How did we lose?
Oh yeah,
We lost Master
Oh, shit.
White.
Okay.
there she is.
She's back.
Hello.
Hey,
Are you
Mr. White, are you here?
I see logged in here. Whoa.
Ruh-roh.
Let's see, see what she missed me.
You need the mystery machine.
Alright, missing her here. Yeah. Mr. White's like, fuck this, I'm out. I can't do this bloody body over here. I'm out of here.
Who's the
I
tough
can't
guy?
do this
Not me.
like, bloody mess right here. This.
I'm not dealing with this emotional basket case.
Mr. Orange, you scared her away. Like, please hold me.
That's
Yes,
that's
hold me,
just
baby.
phrase.
Hey, you know what?
Bye.
Not
Gotta
everyone
get
is
out.
ready
That was
for
commitment right there.
commitment.
All right.
Bye.
But see, they were in love. I know
Yo.
you kind of seduced him.
What people do when they get shot.
At the end of the day, Quentin
Tarantino.
Tarantino gave us a modern day
yeah.
Romeo and
They
Juliet.
know. All right. Well, I just messaged her on the.
And
Under
everybody
that
telling me
part,
I
you
have
gotta
sex
do
once.
like that. Da 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 da. Isn't that the Romeo and Juliet theme?
I
Da da
think
da
so.
da da da.
All right. Well, I just messaged her on the Twitter that we lost her. We lost Leona. So if you hear us,
Maybe she just needs to reboot.
if we
That's always fun.
If we need to, I can always stop this recording too, and at least I have this recording, and I can always set up a new one as well. So.
I think Jeanette did it because she doesn't want her ear to be sawed off.
Yeah, I magically kicked her off.
Yes. How dare you?
I
I
wouldn't
see-
kick off Mr. White. He doesn't
Leona, are
do
you
it.
there?
Does he? Is he the one?
No.
No, he's not the one who chops my ear
Yeah.
off.
No, that's me.
That's you.
That's me.
Right.
Well, okay, so then I think she just got kicked off there. All right, let's do this. I am going to stop this recording. So we have this part right here, and then I'm going to send out another link, okay? All right, so
All right.
do this.
All right.